Hey there, just making a really quick video here on the coordinator portal and what you can actually do here. So essentially the coordinator portal is your sort of location where you can find all of the information for your training, both past and upcoming, as well as any of your certificates if you want to bulk download certificates for the students who have done training from within your business. It's also where you can add additional coordinators and locations for your training. So here we can see we've got a quick view of the different corporate bookings we've got available. I can have a look and actually filter down to my corporate bookings only if you've got multiple coordinators, or you can see all of the business corporate bookings here as well if you want to just have a look there. You can jump into the people section on the left here and have a look at the coordinators who are currently part of the company, as well as any pending requests. And you can also invite additional coordinators up here. If you're the main coordinator, you just need to add an email address there. Any locations that you're going to be running training at, or you're wanting to have your training be held, you can just jump in here and add a new location, and that will basically add a location for the RTO to really easily add for any of their upcoming training. For support, you can jump in here, report a bug or a question. This will be sent to RTOPilot and also to the business that you're working with, and as well feedback in a similar vein if you've got any feedback there. If I jump into the specific bookings themselves, I can jump into, let's say, this one here. We can have a look and see who the coordinator is here, what are the actual booking details. We can see the courses that are available, and as well the classes that have been built out for our training. Down the bottom here, you can have a look at the different enrolments. This tag here means that the student was enrolled in a public class rather than a private class. You can also see the results of the students here, the enrollment status, and the certificates as well. If you were looking to download these certificates, none of these have actually been issued, but essentially you can either click multiple to select multiple students, or you can just click one and then just click this download certificate button here. For sharing the actual classes with your students so that they can self-serve enroll, there's a few different options here. So you can either share all courses page. This means it will share all three of these courses, as well as all of the available classes in those courses. You can share the individual course itself by clicking this link. That means it will only share the Provide First Aid classes. Or you can even find a specific class over here, and you can share through this link, which will share just the individual class itself. So I'll show you an example. If I jump into Provide First Aid, essentially I can choose earlier start and end date there to basically make sure that a student enrolls within a specific date time. We can also do show public classes, which means the students will be able to enroll in both private and public classes. And then when I'm ready, I just need to copy this URL down the bottom here. So if I just copy that and add it into another page, we can see all of the classes here. So we can see these ones are all public. If there was a private session, which I don't think there is here, then it would just say private. So your students can then filter by location or by date as well to find a day that works best for them. So that is kind of the look at the individual course there. If I have a specific class that I want to enroll into, let's say this November 21st, I can click share enrollment page here. And then when I click that link, essentially that will just take me through to that individual class. So I just need to enter my details there. So that way you can really easily share these details with the students or with your business, and those who are enrolling just need to add their details. And then since this is a paid externally booking, the students will not actually need to pay themselves. So that will be invoiced to you and the team afterward. Hey, I've got a new shirt on and I'm in a different corporate booking here because we've just added a new feature. So I'm just tagging this onto the end of the corporate bookings module run through. So we also now have the ability for coordinators to actually request training. So what that actually means is you can send sort of a request to the admins of the RTO that you're working with some basic details on the type of training you're wanting to run. So if you're in this coordinator portal here, you can basically click plus request class here. Essentially based on the courses that are assigned to this corporate booking, you can select those. So let's say I wanted to do a Provide First Aid. You can then choose sort of the estimated amount of students you expect to have in, and the preferred start date. So let's say on February 10th. When I submit request, then you'll see this basically here is you can cancel it and update it. But alternatively, essentially what that'll do, it'll send a notification to the admin team so that in their admin portal, they'll have a section saying, hey, you've got a request from ABC Company. They want 15 students on the 10th of Feb for a first aid class, and they want it to be a private class. And basically, then the admin team in their portal can create that class, update that, and once they accept, then that will show up here. So I just quickly flipped over to the admin portal, accepted the request, and jumped back into the coordinator portal. So now, rather than having a pending class here, we can see that I have this upcoming class here now on February 10th. And essentially then I can, copy this enrollment page. I can copy the link to the enrollment page, and now you can send that link to all of the students that are wanting to be enrolled in this class. And then the students can go through the process of filling in their details, going through the LLN and any pre-enrollment, online learning component as well as part, if there's any of that as part of the training. So hope that sort of covers the different bits and pieces of the coordinator portal. If not, feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to help.